background. You look beautiful.
Okay, good morning, everybody, and a very, very warm welcome to our 300 sessions. Yay!
Good morning, sir.
Give yourself all a big hand because you persisted so far. So I'm very happy about that. And as we celebrate this 300th day, I think we can, I want to thank each and every one of you who stood here with me. And it's very interesting, and I'm very happy that Gaurav is here. Now, if Gaurav Paul had not introduced me to someone, then I would have never met any of you guys. In fact, I wouldn't have met most of you guys. So thank you very much, Gaurav. It's a good example of how life keeps coming back to you, right?
Absolutely.
So before I say anything, I think it's a good idea to listen to all of the key people, or in fact, everybody here, to share something if you want to say something to everybody. So that'll be a good start to the day, and then we'll carry on with what I have in mind.
I think that's a great idea, sir, because today is really a special day. And let me, on behalf of Sukh-Deepak Malvai and all of us present in this room, in August gathering, as I always say, welcome you all to another empowering morning conversation. So what we'll do, we'll start the session with sharing our own thoughts quickly within a minute or two as an appreciation or as a gratitude to Sukh-Deepak, sir. So I'll take a lead, sir, if you allow me, and I'll request one by one, whosoever are present here quickly, what exactly your feelings today, and what exactly you got it with this empowering morning conversation. In short, so that we give enough time back to Sukh-Deepak, sir, to share whatever he wants to share on this special 300th episode of Empowering Morning Conversation. So let me start from me so that I just set the ball rolling in my way of using some couplets, and I request Gaurav ji to translate quickly. I'll take just 1 minute. अर्ज क्या है कि गुमनामी के अंधेरों में था एक पहचान, गुमनामी के अंधेरों में था एक पहचान बना दिया. Gaurav sir,
I was in the darkness of anonymity.
Yeah, दुनिया के गम से मुझे इन्होंने अनजान बना दिया.
I was made into something or somebody, and I was in the darkness, and I was brought to light.
उनकी ऐसी मेहरबानी हुई कि सुखदीपक सर ने मुझे एक अच्छा इंसान बना दिया.
With the grace of Sukh-Deepak Malvai, I have become a better human, or a human.
Yeah, so
or a more complete human.
So my heartfelt gratitude to Sukh-Deepak sir on this 300th episode or a show of Empowering Morning Conversation, which we are continuously doing every day, every morning. Now the time has shifted, 7 a.m. India time and 5:30 Dubai time. So let's take this conversation quickly forward. I'll request a couple of you to share your thoughts, and then we'll hand over the session to Sukh-Deepak sir to share whatever he wants to share us today. So let me request Mr. Vetri Shanguman. Because of this person, we are in this journey. So quickly over to you, Vetri ji.
Good morning, Kunain ji. Good morning, Sukh-Deepak sir, and good morning, everyone. Actually, we have come into here just to learn to become a possibility seeker. But sir taught us we can be possibility creator. The very best example is today. It is 300th day, and a beautiful and empowering community has been built, and all the works are being done in a vertical manner. Everyone is getting transformation. This possibility is being created by Sukh-Deepak sir, and he is just showing live example that you can create a new possibility. You can seek for possibility, and also you have the power to create the possibility. That very big lesson is itself is enough for us to go and live rest of our life. It's a great feeling to be with all these great people. I'm just going to enjoy it. Thank you for the opportunity, Kunal. Over to you.
Thank you, Vetriji. Thank you so much. Yes, we are the possibility seekers. And let me request Rama Zen, sir, if you can come on camera, share your thoughts quickly. Rama Zen, sir.
Good morning, Kunal. Can I come a little bit later? I'm not able to come in the camera.
No problem, sir. Now let me request Niti ma'am to share her thoughts.
Session 300, and it's been a great journey. And I guess I look forward to another 3,000 sessions at least. And what I wanted to share today is I'm involved in the archiving work of these past sessions, and now going back and revisiting those sessions and hearing each one's sharing in those videos. It's a new connect with every member over here for me. Secondly, whatever is the point of concern in my mind regarding whether it's my work or it's family or whatever situation is on top of my mind and it's bothering me, when I am archiving this session, the exercises in it just helps me clear up all of that. So revisiting the past sessions is an even greater learning and even greater growing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir, for everything.
Thank you.
Let me quickly request Mr. Suresh Kumar. Suresh ji, quickly.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Today is the 300th session, and I would like to, thank everyone in this group. When I met him in 1989, so I can say myself that I'm a clay. Okay, so he made me to handle the situations, and still, I mean, even now I'm handling the situations, and expectations I have reduced a lot. Earlier, I used to do something and I used to expect a lot. Now I stopped expectations. So even if I lose something, I don't have any regrets. But I will maintain the relations continuously. And today, whatever I am, I can say from that stage, I have become wise. From that point, I don't say that I'm a wise man, but still, I'm acquiring things and becoming better person.
Yeah, zindagi ka daud jari rahegi, and we'll keep on learning. So, Suresh ji.
Yes.
Let's request Ratan ji to share his thought.
Well, in English, they say, to celebrate something, 3 cheers to Sukhdeepak sir. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. That's it.
Hip hip hooray. Yes, that's wonderful. Now let me request Sri Prasad Reddy Garu ji.
Good morning. I'm learning each and every day. And at the age of 65, I'm still learning, and I'm happy to do that. And I'm following this group, I think, on daily basis. And I'm energizing myself on daily basis. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now let me request Shakti Rajendran joining from Hong Kong.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. First of all, heartfelt gratitude to Sukhdeepak sir, and Rama sir introduced me, Sukhdeepak sir. It's a great journey, 306. I'm looking forward for another 3,000 or 4,000 sessions. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Now, Hasina ma'am. Hasina ji.
Yeah. EMC is a huge magnet which picks me up from my bed and puts me on the chair. I'm so grateful to sir for introducing this to me, and I'm really a changed person. and happy to have a new family. Thank you so much, sir.
Wow, that's lovely words. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. And let me request Kasa Sai. He is surprisingly on camera. So please welcome Kasa Sai.
Thank you, and happy on the 300th day, and thank you, Vetrina, for initiating this. And you know, yeah, I don't. It's completely magical. Whatever is happening every morning is magical. So. And it elevates to a different level. Thank you, one and all, for this. Thank you.
Thank you, Kasa. I think if you keep on coming on camera, the magic will be more powerful, sir. So thank you so much.
Yeah, and we like your necklace. It's nice.
Thank you.
Let's request Sakshi ji to share her thoughts.
Good morning, everyone. I am feeling so grateful to Sukhdeepak sir to conducting this consistently. I was missing all of this in between due to certain reasons, but there is something really magical, something really unknown, which keeps us pulling back, bringing us back over here. That when I was not able to attend, I was feeling that I'm missing something. Again, I'm highly thankful to Rama sir for introducing me to this whole platform, because he was the one who was instrumental in bringing me here. And I also need to mention that when we come here, we are like, caught up in our daily routine and little bit of negativity and whatever is happening around us is more powerful. But when we leave from here, we feel so strong and in true sense empowered that we are all ready, energetic, positive to face the world. And one thing what I've understood is whatever is happening are life conditions and not life itself. So this thing has become so much a part of my mindset that whatever comes my way, I just feel okay. This is just a temporary phase and this too shall pass. So this all mindset has been come into me because of these sessions. So thank you one and all.
Thank you, Sakshi.
For
contributing, for sharing. Thank you.
There is a message from Darshana ji, and I would like to play that.
Yes, sir, please.
One second.
And also, Sakshi ji, let me add that you also learned how to smile.
CMC. Today is a day of celebrations for all of us as we complete 300 sessions. Isn't that great? And soon we will be turning 1 year old. So let's keep the flame burning. Congratulations to everybody.
Wow, that's so lovely. Let's keep on praying for Darshana ji. She's not keeping well, but keep on sending the energy so that she'll be back with us soon. So I just wanted to add to Sakshi ji that also you learned how to smile, because I had seen you earlier always serious, but now when we see a smile on your face, looks beautiful. So thank you, Sakshi ji. Now let me request Ashok sir, though he's behind the camera, but I'm sure he'll come on camera as soon as we request him to be on camera and share his thoughts. Ashok sir, if you are...
his experiences about participation.
Maybe he must be busy. So let me request Kuldeep sir to share his thought and his experiences with us on Empowering Morning Conversation.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, friends. This session has hit 3 centuries and going strong. And I'm so grateful and fortunate that sometimes without knowing it. I am growing myself day by day. And as we know, that anything which is forced is not forceful. So here it is, that is being, we are shown the various possibilities, various conditions where we are naturally grown. That is the real growth. I also congratulate everyone to grow and grow and grow. And I thank Mr. Sukdeepakji from bottom of my heart that with this relentless energy, he is doing a noble work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kuldeep, sir. Thank you so much. Now,
Then
Ashok,
we
sir.
should do one or two more and then carry on, okay?
Right, sir. So let me request Ashok, sir. He's on camera, so please do share your experience with the EMC, sir.
Frankly, first Kuldeep, sir, thank you, sir. It has been reliving my own life again. It's amazing, just amazing. Many things which were not solved, or I was stumped. I got the answer that it originates from me only. Is nobody else is responsible for where I am and what I am doing. I was thinking that so and so is responsible. That's why it has happened. So and so is responsible. That's why it has happened. And it dawned to me that my God, nobody else is responsible. It's me only for my own thing. And I am the person who can solve it. And in last 1 year, believe me, I have resolved many issues which I should have done it 10 years ago. My relationships have been improved. My understanding of my own self has improved. And I am able to preempt, or I don't know how to say, but I am able to preempt many situations in associations or in family life or for my personal things. But many things I've been able to take care before they take a wrong turn. I joined somewhere, I suppose, last year on 29th or 30th episode. You had given some lecture in Dignity, and it was put on the our common platform. And around 29th or 30th, I took, and today we are at 300. So it has become a way of life. And I wish that we shouldn't stop. Just one line before I stop. I think we should also explore whether we are eligible for Limca Book of Records. I'm not joking, sir. I'm not joking. I'm serious about it. That I don't think anybody else has done 300 without missing a single day. Let it be Christmas or Sunday or Diwali or raining or it is hot or snowing. Nothing has stopped us from having, nothing has stopped you rather, making sure that we get up early and come here on time. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. It means a lot to me.
Let me just take two more feedback, sir, and then I'll hand over to you. And for that, I'll request Abhinav Mathurji and then Gaurav Palji and Dr. Nanda Kumar. You have to come on camera if you want to share something. Abhinavji.
So good morning. Thanks Sukdeepak ji and all of you for me. Before I joined here, for me the life was always was kind of over. I said I'm already 53. Ab dekho kab kya hota hai type, you know. There was nothing. I never thought I can contribute anything to the world now, and the world cannot contribute anything to me. That is how I was living my life. In a way, you know, what I said is waiting for the death, so to say. And tab tak jo zindagi chal rahi hai. So, you know, a huge difference has been made to my life. And I am at a position now, you know, I am at a position of being inspired and motivated where I can actually also make a difference to other people's life. So thank you all, and thanks Sukdeepak ji for this contribution to my life.
And thank you very much, Abhinavji. Now, because of the person this is happening, as Sukhdeepak sir mentioned, it is so interconnected, the dots, and the person who has started this ball rolling and connecting all of us here is the gentleman named Gaurav Paul. So please help me to welcome Gaurav sir. Because of him, he introduced Sukhdeepak sir to some of us, and then the chain continued, which will be definitely continued. So Gaurav Paul is the reason behind what's happening today, 300th session of Empowering Morning Conversation. So with heartfelt gratitude, let me welcome Gaurav Paul to share his thoughts and his experience with Sukhdeepak sir since last 30 plus years. Over to you, sir. Please welcome.
Thank you, Kunenji, for that wonderful introduction. I can't seem to complete a conversation without saying the world is a small place and Dubai is minuscule. I have known Sukhdeepak for over 28 years. And I was in Saudi Arabia 2 years ago when another friend of mine, Faisal Ibrahim and Yash, were doing similar thing, similar as in the pandemic had hit and they were doing these empowerment conversations. So every day they would get some Gyani Guru to speak. And I thought of Sukhdeepak and I invited Sukhdeepak. I also remember doing a video and sharing it with my friends, saying, my friend Sukhdeepak is coming to empowerment conversations, please attend. And that set a ball rolling. And for me, as they say, the world comes around. My friend Imtiaz invited me to the 100th session of Empowering Morning Conversations, and I have it here. And this is a recommendation to you all. Please write. So I remember coming for this, the 100th session, where I said, or I learned, stop blaming, start living. And we had Seva Singh ji, who did a 3-minute yoga with us that day. And I learned generating feelings to get into actions that are required. And for me personally, of course, also I want to remember a friend of mine, Arif Bhai, who I also connected with Sukhdeepak ji. Both Imtiaz ji and Arif Bhai are or were from Pakistan. They were so influenced by Sukhdeepak that they used to sing paeans for Sukhdeepak. Unfortunately, we lost Arif in February last year. But I was kind of reignited and re-enthused because I was going through a rough patch in Delhi. I was high and dry. I had struggled with an organization which stood for Do Not Do Anything, DDA. And I was at my wit's end. And my mother and I were in a hotel room. I got influenced by EMC, the community, and Sukhdeepak to get into action. And the fact that I'm here back in Dubai with my mother being taken care of in Delhi, I got into action. So I have much to be grateful to all of you and Sukhdeepak in particular. And today we are on day 300. So I'm very happy. I am an action man now. So and I hope all of us are taking away today, what will I do? Rather than, because kal kya hoga kisko pata. Lata ji was there with us till yesterday and khalas. Today morning, I wanted to mention Sukhdeepak was playing her song and I was reminded of many memories. So kal kya hoga kisko pata, abhi zindagi ka le lo maza, aaj kya karna hai, wo aap likhiye aur kariye. Translated,
written behind me today.
What will happen tomorrow, nobody knows. So you please take action, write it down and stay in action because it's possible. Whatever you think is possible. With that, thank you so much. Back to you, Kunen.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And another action man, Rama Zen, is here to share his thought, his experience, his journey with all of us and with Sukhdeepak Malwai.
We got to move on after that, okay?
Right. Thank you. Thank you, Kunanji. Thank you very much, sir, for everything. And it has been a great help for me at this stage in my life. It's really my relationship with my family and communication has been drastically improved, and it is the need of the hour when last 3 years has been a big challenge for me. And I have learned a lot and I implemented them very well. So thanks to you, Mr. Sugdeepak, sir. The other one I have been always searching is the spiritual quotient. So that's the thanks to Gaurav who brought in Mr. Sugdeepak into the empowering conversations, where I learned from sir about SQ, and then I really was behind him, and it's been improving steadily each and every day. And the other important thing I would like to thank Mr. Sugdeepak sir is on introducing David Hawkins and Access Consciousness. It has been a great boon for me to really get into those things, and it really helps me to reach my goal. And in fact, one of the topmost goal of myself is enlightenment. And I did speak to sir many times, and he said, yeah, let's explore together. So I'm in the right place, right journey, and thanks to you, sir, keeping all of us on toe towards the consciousness and making all of us to take actions towards the life we want. Thank you very much, and we are all there together. Thank you all, everybody who was here.
Thank you, Ramaji. Thank you so much. And Sugdeepak sir, if you allow me, I have written a small poem in Urdu. It will take 1 minute, sir, to recite. If you allow me, I'll request you all to listen this. And it says that कितनी मोहब्बत से समझाते हैं हमें हर सुबह, हमको हर इल्म सिखाते हैं हमारे सुखदीपक सर, तोड़ देते हैं गफलत के अंधेरों का तिलिस्म, इल्म की शम्मा जलाते हैं हमारे सुखदीपक सर। मंजिले इल्म के हम लोग मुसाफिर हैं, मगर रास्ता हमको दिखलाते हैं हमारे सुखदीपक सर। जिंदगी नाम है कांटों के सफर का, लेकिन राह में फूल बिछाते हैं हमारे सुखदीपक सर। दिल में हर लम्हा तरक्की की दुआ करते हैं, हमको आगे की राह दिखाते हैं हमारे सुखदीपक सर। सबको तहजीब व तमद्दुन का सबक देते हैं, हमको इंसान बनाते हैं हमारे सुखदीपक सर। हमको देते हैं शफकत से प्याम तालीम, अच्छी बातें ही बताते हैं हमें सुखदीपक सर। और खुद तो रहते हैं बहुत ही सादगी से, मगर दौलत इल्म बेपनाह लुटाते हैं सुखदीपक सर। और लास्ट में अर्ज किया है कि खुदा करे ये रिश्ता हमेशा बरकरार रहे, खुदा करे कि ये रिश्ता हमेशा बरकरार रहे, खुशो खुर्रम सलामत हर दम रहे हमारे सुखदीपक सर।
Amin, Amin.
Dedicated to you, sir. May God bless you.
Thank you.
Health, happiness. So now, gentlemen, for I have some questions from you on behalf of you to Sugdeepak sir, quickly as a format of interview. So it would be interesting, and if you want to add on something, you can raise your hand and add on. So let me start with the first question, sir. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes. So first of all, congratulations for 300s. Now, what is your feeling? Had you ever imagined that empowering morning conversation we will continue and we will touch 300, sir?
No, never. When Vetrivel said, why don't we do this? My first reaction was every day. As trainers, our brain thinks about content, I said, my God, what am I going to say for 300 days? And luckily I'm in this access consciousness so much, and I have earlier also experienced that if you allow, the universe will speak through you. Okay. So even though I have a lot of material with me, a lot of times I am just being spoken through. So I've never really run short of what to say. And I must say that you and Rama and Vetrivel and you guys have, supported me a hell of a lot. There have been a couple of occasions when I was traveling and other things and, not well once. And you guys just took over and you handled things very well. So I certainly never thought I'll do it. I thought, okay, after maybe 100 or 200 or something, it might. But every day when I come, for me, it's very simple, you know. Can you see what's written behind me? I will live each day as if it's my last. I learned this when I did my Reiki program. You know, it would say, just for today, I will not get angry. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for today, I will have an attitude of gratitude. So I just say, just for today, I'll do a session. And wow, imagine we've done 300. And before you know it, we'll be doing the 365th one. Thank you, Vetri, once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And I'm sure that this journey will continue. And we all present here, we all want not only 300, we keep on adding 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So thank you so much, sir. Now, the other question, sir, that what is your impression about us? Have we come to your expectations, whatsoever you wanted to transfer the knowledge to us? Do you find that we are becoming a better version of ourselves, sir?
There are too many questions, 3 of them, I think. So first one, definitely you're coming up to expectations, right? Secondly, I am not trying to transfer knowledge at all. I keep saying that you already have the knowledge. I'm only enabling you to use what you already know. Yeah. So to that extent, I'm still struggling with your guys' tendency only to accumulate knowledge. Or seeko, amal bhi kar lo. That's what I keep saying. If I go look at that, I'll say maybe you guys have achieved 60% or something like that, like applying what you are learning here. So I'm happy about that. What was the third last question you said? I forgot. What was the last question?
Yeah, this was the last, the expectation.
This was the last question. Okay, so good. Thank you for asking this question. And let me tell you, when people start responding to what you are saying, or at least when people start responding to what I'm saying, it encourages me a lot. And believe me, I'm feeling very encouraged.
Yeah, thank you, sir. The learning point at this moment, what I'm getting, and I'm sure all of you, as Gaurav also mentioned, that we have to keep on writing. So I think the takeaway of this answer of Sukhdeepak sir should be for all of us is that making sure that we write something. What is my takeaway of today's session and what action I am going to take throughout the day? As the statement say that I will live this day as if it is my last day, by using that learning point, what I learned from Sukhdeepak sir's session in empowering morning conversations today. So that could be his expectation of 60% might increase to 70-80% in going days. So now another questions are that you have always mentioned about the various elements, various tools, but most important element and the tool is judgment. Ultimately, if we can manage those emotional state of judging ourselves or situation or others in a specific moment, we can empower or we can reclaim our power to being a magnificent, extraordinary, and wonderful human being. What do you think, sir? Where exactly we are lacking? How can we further improve?
See, that is something which I cannot say. You'll have to say that, because only you know whether you are still judging yourself or not. But I think that this judging of ourselves and others has become so much a part of our being that we are doing it unconsciously all the time. And like I was saying to you 3-4 days back, that judging limits us. It doesn't expand us. Judging limits. And judging does not allow us to see the greater possibilities, and it doesn't allow us to have greater awareness. Because unless there is more awareness, you will not be able to see more possibilities. Right? So that's why I say that judgment is the biggest enemy that we have. Because judgment will always make us do something which we should do. It will never let us do something which we desire to do. So it becomes a frame that is getting imposed on us. And even our own judgments about ourselves obviously are not our own. Where did we learn to judge in this way? So we are becoming more and more the prisoner of life by being in that state of judgment, right? Agar aap daldal mein phase hue hain, that daldal is the judgment ka daldal. You know, like what is daldal? It's called the quicksand, right? If you are in a quicksand, of life, and it doesn't let you go. It doesn't let you free because of the judgments. The judgments are the quicksand.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. That was a quick question from my side on behalf of everyone. So thank you so much for enlightening us. And with this, I'll request you to take the session forward, and whatsoever you had a plan to share based on the statement, I will live this day as if it is my last day. So we all are looking forward for your insights and your wisdom, sir. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Yeah, so, well, once again, a very good morning and thank you very much. Wonderful words that you spoke. You know, he was asking me, are you satisfied? And I said, I'm not satisfied with the implementation. Now, my only way of knowing whether you're implementing or not is that when you come to the session and you share about what you did, rather than sharing about what you learned. See, it's easy to come and tell me, sir, this is what you taught us, right? And I am very keenly waiting to hear, okay, so what did you do with it? Okay. Now, my question to everybody is, if today was your last day on this planet Earth, which one of our learning would you be using? And in what way would you be living your life? And what would you be doing today? You know, when I read about Lataji yesterday, and surprisingly, I wasn't upset or anything, right? I was thinking about the huge body of work that she's left behind. And I was thinking of which song of hers should I be listening to? And there are so many of them, I don't know which one to listen to. And in the morning, I was thinking, you know, and I was searching. Some of you came early and I was going through many songs. And finally, I hit upon this song. For some reason, I saw this movie in my young days. And this song never left me. Aaj madhosh hua jaye re mera man. Right? I mean, we talk about a life full of joy and ease, right? So if today is the last day of my life, what is the legacy I would like to leave behind? What is it that I want to definitely do so that I can die without having a regret ki maine ye nahi kiya? Right? So that's just a thought I want to pop into your head. Considering that we have declared today to be a significant day, so what is that significant thing you will do today? Right? And you will go back and say, wow, I did that. Okay? Now, some words. I mean, thinking, so what do we do if we are not, I mean, are we living today or are we living yesterday? Or we are trying to live tomorrow today? Kya kar rahe hum log? I will forget yesterday and I will not think about tomorrow. I have my plans for tomorrow. And what am I going to do about it today is what I'm going to think of. Okay? But all that is fine. I have a few, what shall I say, clearings to do with you on this special day. And that's my gift to you today. So you know how the clearings go. I will ask that there will be a question. You will say yes. And then we'll go. All right. So here we go. How much energy are you using against you and your body to keep blame, shame, regret, and guilt in existence? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. How much energy are you using against you and your body to keep the blame, shame, regret, and guilt in existence? Everything that is times a godzillion. Will you destroy and uncreate it all, please, right now? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So today I'm working with you with our deep-seated distractor implants, which have a way of sabotaging you subconsciously or consciously. So we are clearing some of that stuff now. Okay, next one.
So Deepak, is it possible to share on chat?
It will be shared on the chat. It's not a question, it's a clearing. Just be in it. It's working on you right now. See, you don't try to understand it. You're trying to understand it. That's why you want to look at it. But I'll send it to you anyway.
I was writing it, so got it.
Okay, I will repeat it. How much energy are you using against you and your body to keep blame, shame, regret, and guilt in existence? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Okay. Did you get that, Gaurav? So
I
my
did.
request is during this session, especially when we are doing the clearings, right? Be in the energy of the clearing. Don't worry about writing it down. I will send it to you on a private chat, or I'll put it on the group, because this clearing works when you are in it. Yeah? It's working on you from within. But I put this one on the chat anyway, since you requested it. Okay, let's do the next one. How many necessities do you have creating what you call as addictions, compulsions, and obsessions about the wrongness of you? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Yes. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. How many necessities do you have creating what you call the addictions, compulsions, and obsessions about the wrongness of you? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Now here comes a really good one. I think we all need that. How much of your eating is a necessity to stuff anger? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. How much of your eating is a necessity to stuff your anger? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. All of you who have taken oaths, vows, swearings, fealties, communalities, and commitments to Saint Jealous the Divine, will you destroy and uncreate it all, please, times a godzillion? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. What have you defined as your living time? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. So, what I urge you now to do is to close your eyes, drop all your barriers, and be willing to receive. Close your eyes and drop all your barriers and be willing to receive. I want you to become aware of all the conflicting thoughts, all of your thoughts which work against your own intentions. I want you to become of all your thoughts and energies that make you work against your own intentions and desires. And have an intention that you will keep only those thoughts and beliefs that will align and allow for you to fulfill your intentions and your desires. You will allow all your energies to align with your intentions. So what energy, space, and consciousness will you be that would allow you to fulfill all your desires? And anything that stops you from doing that, times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all? So receive the energies that will align your energies with your intentions. Just be open and allow yourself to receive. So allow yourself to receive the energies. All right, you can stop now and open your eyes. Anything anybody wants to say before we move on? We've got 15 minutes. Okay, very good. So, see what we are doing in these sessions is to help you to deal with anything and everything that comes in your way of fulfilling your intentions and desires. All right. And one of the things I talked about a few days back was a lot of stuff that we think is what we desire is not what we desire. We are operating out of all the shoulds that we've picked up from people. You know, you should have a job. You should become a doctor. You should become an engineer. Now, you may be wanting to be an artist, but you should become an engineer. So you became one, right? So one of the terrible things that's happened is that nobody has taken the time, effort, and energy to find out what is your uniqueness. Neither have you. Okay. That people who thrive, I believe, are the ones who discover their own uniqueness. Because I believe that every human being brings his own uniqueness to this world. There's nobody else like you. There's nobody else who thinks like you. There is no other person on this planet exactly like you. So if you imagine that this world is this huge machine or whatever, and we are the cogs in it, so the Almighty brings the right cog to the right place, correct? So there is something that you've been brought here with to contribute to this reality. If you are contributing that, You are aligned with what is supposed to happen and things are working for you. But when you are operating out of shoulds, so if you notice the way our lives have been working, you should do that because usme paisa jyada hai. You should do this because aajkal scope usme jyada hai. When we were in college, nobody wanted to do civil engineering because usme scope nahi hai. You should go and do electronic engineering. I mean, you might have been interested in civil engineering, but you went and did electronic engineering because that was what you were told you should do. So there are many ways in which this reality is imposing itself on you. My suggestion is, if you want to make something happen, you will have to create a reality aligned with that. But we'll never do that because we are always buying other people's reality. Okay? And one of the ways in which we are doing it is by mimicking others. We do a lot of unconscious mimicry of other people. Now, you might have noticed that if a couple has been married for a couple of years, and if you are in a party and you don't know that they're married, but you'll still find out. There'll be something which will tell you, okay, this is the couple, right? You will see, like Gaurav knows me and he knows my sons too. You tell me, Gaurav, if you had not known that Manav is my son, okay, and you'd met him somewhere, would you know that he is my son?
Not necessarily, except for the similarity in the look.
Mannerisms,
Yeah.
so many things. You know, I'll tell you, once I was conducting a training program for a college. So the students were there and the professors were there. Okay. And there was one lady in the front row. I never knew her from before or anything. And in the break, I just went and asked her, I said, are you Colonel Mowar's daughter? And she said, yeah, how do you know that? I just knew. There was something about the way she was being. I was in Mongolia and we used to go to the only Indian restaurant there to eat because we couldn't stand the Mongolian food. Right? Every day I would look at that lady who was the owner, right? And I'd say, I know this woman. On the last day, I said, okay, now I'm not coming back tomorrow. So even if she thinks you're a creep, it doesn't matter. So I said, ma'am, tell me something. Are you Tabassum's sister? She says, yeah. How do you know that? I said, you're Tabassum who lives in Faridabad. She said, yeah, you're colonel, your father's a colonel in the army. She says, yeah. Now, this is not, you see, what happens is that people become like, there are so many similarities. If you are, like, I'm very perceptive, you know, I see details. So I'm just saying this to tell you that people are mimicking their parents. People even take on the diseases of their parents with their mimicry. So I thought I'd do some work with you on that. Now, people who have done the the foundation workshop, you know, with Rama and Reddy Garu and all, you know, that we have asked you to do this healing about mimicry. So we'll do some work with them. Okay. Now, why do we do this mimicry? Well, children will mimic their parents anyhow, right? Why? To learn from them. Okay. So we use our biology, psychology, and physiology to mimic another person's energy, right? For creating points of view. And then we walk around like it's our own. We become like them. We also mimic other people's pain and entire realities. Now, you guys remember that exercise we do? Who does it belong to? Okay, you are aware that we are picking up the thoughts, feelings, and opinions of so many people. Now, can you imagine if you're living in the same house with that person and you grew up with that person? In fact, that person brought you up. You're going to be taking a whole lot of his stuff and becoming like them. And you don't even know that. So we mimic our parents, we mimic our friends, our partners, everybody. So what it takes out of you. So it takes away something from you. And that is that it doesn't allow you to be you. it will never let you discover what your uniqueness is on this planet. Now, if you are able to get rid of this, okay, then it becomes a serious game changer in your life. And what will happen is that a lot of what you considered as your reality will start to change and shift, okay? So this is the time when you will get rid of all that kachara, the mimicry that you've been carrying. So I want to do one clearing for you before we close the session today. Got it? What creation are you using to invoke and perpetuate the biomimetic mimicry of other people's pathways, pains, and realities are you choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion, will you destroy and uncreate it all, please? Yes, right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. What creation are you using to invoke and perpetuate, purporate the biomimetic mimicry of other people's pathways, pains, and realities are you choosing? Everything that is times a godzillion. Will you destroy and uncreate it all? And you do this, and it will start opening up your world to what is actually true for you, not what is true for other people. You don't have to live somebody else's life. You don't have to live somebody else's reality. You don't have to carry other people's pain. You don't have to carry other people's weight or disease. It doesn't belong to you. So when you come to the foundation course, and if you do so, you will learn this among many other things. This is just a clearing we've done, right? There is a full tool. There is a body process that you do, and so on and so forth. Anyway, just keep in mind how much of this biomimetic mimicry of others are you doing, right? How much have you become a clone of somebody else? You become a clone of Mahatma Gandhi, that will be very nice. You become a clone of Lata Mangeshkar, it will be so nice, no? All the ladies will start singing like a quail, right?
We would like to become clone of you, sir.
So it comes with the good and the bad, you know. All right, so that's it. 300 session. Congratulations. And you come back, we'll do some more work on in the direction that we've started today. Okay? Just be in this thought today. What energies, opinions, and thoughts of mine are not aligned, right? What is this reality of mine which is not aligned with my desires and my intentions? Unless you align your energies and opinions and your thoughts and your judgments with your intentions, you are not going to be able to fulfill your desires with ease, joy, and glory. So remember, all of life comes to us with ease, joy, and glory. Okay? So have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and thank you very, very much, everybody, for being here. And I hope to see you again. Thank you, Gaurav. I'll send you the clearings in your chat. Just send me a reminder. All right?
Thank you, Sukdeepak.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And may I request all of us present to unmute yourself and big round of applause to Sukdeepak sir and for successfully completing 300th session of Empowering Morning Conversation. And I'm sure this will continue.
We love you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.